Hello. This is a kind of random idea that I had to uh, start a little series. I don't know how well it's gonna pick up, if it even picks up at all, but I thought it'd be fun. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm sorry, I'm recovering from a cough. Um, Restoring to default. I'm gonna do full level difficulty. I don't know if that's gonna be max level 120 or max level 150. Honestly, I'm hoping it's 150 because that's what I normally play, but 120 will do too. And then I'm going to go hardcore mode. I've only done this once before, and I hated it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that out. I'm also just gonna activate a couple other things like uh, player map location, uh, max difficulty. I would like to be 150. I don't want placement structure collision. Unlimited respecs, yes. Just all the like little things that I would like. And then mating interval, I think is just a really sucky stat to deal with. So I'll just go lowest on that one. And then everything else I think is pretty good at base level. There's nothing over here. Oh, show floating damage text. I do want that. All right. Starting a whole new world. Hardcore mode. Yeah, I've done this once before. I didn't get very far, I don't think. And that was a while ago. I haven't done it at all since. And I don't even think I killed a boss. I think I was starting to build an army, but I ended up dying pretty early on. And I think it was a really crappy death. Gonna be a little Tim. Hopefully you don't hear the clickety clackety keyboard because my clickety clackety keyboard's really loud. Pink eyes, sure. All right, here we go. So yeah, mostly default settings. No mods. I have I have the FPS in the corner still. Crap. That's fine. Yeah. Basically base stats, only a couple things are changed. Even when I play with mods, which I usually do, just not a ton of mods. It's mostly quality of life mods. I'm not a huge fan of the big mods that change everything about the game. Just gonna go through the motions. I think I've started a new save file in this game like a few hundred times. I've been playing it for a while. I don't really know whether I should go like completely unedited and if you guys want to sit down for a full hour or two of gameplay or if I should cut it down or whatever, all the boring bits. But then again, I think it's important that I show a little bit of everything because, in a hardcore playthrough, you never know what kind of cheeky business people can pull. This is attempt one, by the way. Like, I just got done playing a little bit of Monster Hunter World, or not World, Wilds. Great game, by the way. If you haven't played it, highly recommend. But I was playing that for a little bit with a friend, and I was watching YouTube while playing it on my own after he hopped off, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played this in a while. I haven't. The last time it said that I had opened it on Steam was January. It is May, so 4 months, but it's been anytime I do, it's like hopping on for like half a second to see if I want to speed run. I don't know. It's really hard for me to get into speed runs. I had so much time uh, when I started doing the speed runs. Oh, I forgot cross. Oh no, I didn't forget crosshair. Oh, and they are increments of 4. I changed that setting. It's so weird. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had so much time a few years ago to just throw attempt after attempt at these speed runs, and I had a genuine interest in it. The biggest reason why I really wanted to do it was because there were no speed runs to watch. When I was young, I really enjoyed watching YouTube, especially speedruns, because I liked watching all the new tactics that people come up with for all these games that I'm familiar with. You can know a game inside and out, but then you watch speedruns and it feels like you know absolutely nothing. Just look at those Mario 64 blindfold speedruns; those things go crazy. But I really wanted to watch ARK because I loved ARK. I have 2,663 hours in ARK. What is why is that still? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I have 2,663 hours currently in ARK. That's a that's a good amount of hours. At the time I made it, I think I was at like 1,600. The original speedrun, I think I was at like 1,600 or somewhere around there. I loved the game, and I still do love the game. I wish that I wish the developers, well, I know the developers care about it. It seems like they do, but at the same time, I also know that there's money grab and money grab, uh, corporate greed and whatnot. It's kind of annoying. I think I think it's a wonderful game, but I think that the developers are kind of focused on the money aspect of it. And I've played Arc Ascended. I've actually wanted to do some Arc Ascended speedruns. I just don't have the computer for it. But yeah, Arc Ascended it's pretty good actually. Like I really enjoy it and I really like all the changes they made. My biggest issue with it is the obviously I can't really run it on my computer. I've got a laptop. It's a MSI Raider GE75, I believe. I forget the exact name of it, but yeah, it's a MSI Raider. I think 70 GE75. And like this right here, it's running a consistent 60 FPS, but I'm still getting lag spikes here and there. Uh, I can run this half decently. Arc Ascended, I cannot. Like, you'd think there's a jump cut every 5 seconds if I were to try to speedrun Arc Ascended. So I'm not gonna try that. But yeah, I can tell that they are really dedicated to the games. Like they do like enjoy making the games, I think. But there's just so much cash grabbing going on. I think that's especially apparent in the stupid freaking DLC monsters. Or not monsters, creatures. Monster Hunter Wilds is really on my mind right now. The stupid DLC creatures. Like, I think that's just a horrible thing to do. Like, gate entire aspects of your game behind a paywall like that. Like, sure, they need to they need to make money. And the way that they had it set up, where you buy the base game, you get every single base DLC that was in a survival. There's not a lot of money to be made after somebody already buys it, and they need to monetize it somehow to keep things going. But locking creatures, core gameplay aspects, I think is really scummy. And I think it creates a really bad precedent for the future of ARK. And I'm pretty sure last I heard, I stopped paying attention to everything they did for a really long time. Last I heard was the whole Fire Lion dude that's local to the center. That's the last thing I've heard of them doing. And that was kind of when I officially just tuned them out. I don't really keep up with what ARK Survival Ascended is anymore. I've heard that they've added some pretty cool stuff to like Extinction. I haven't played it myself on Ascended, but I've heard it's good. It's one of those things that I definitely think I will check out one day if I ever get to the point where I have the computer that can handle it. Because currently my laptop is nowhere near enough. I'm surprised it's running a steady 60 frames right now, but this is just being a beach bob. You know, we'll see how this is going when I've got a couple hundred dinosaurs in a base surrounded in giant stone walls or whatever. The biggest thing about hardcore that I I learned the first time trying hardcore, which I tried hardcore at this point, it's been a couple years, uh, is you have to be hyper aware of all of your surroundings. Like I'm being very careless right now. That was a really bad decision. I should have made a or learned foundation so I could actually get my pestle and mortar going. But yeah, you have to be very hyper aware of your surroundings because the second you slip up is when you die. I was I remember one instance in that world where I was between probably around latitude 30, longitude 70 on the map, like in that little river area. And I remember being absolutely terrified because I had rafted in from the ocean north of that, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me raft my way back down. That's a Trudon. It wouldn't let me raft my way back up. Oh my gosh, I'm just staying away from this whole area. I gotta get out of here before night, because that's not good. But I'm scatterbrained right now. It is currently almost 1 in the morning, and I'm recording. Fun times. Um, yeah, I'll leave the wood in there. I can come back for the charcoal. But yeah, I had rafted down into the area, but I couldn't make my way back out of the area. And I remember trying to go back, and there were like 2 alpha raptors. I was on a raft. I didn't have any creatures with me, and it was like a house raft. Like I had my little crafting stations and whatnot, and I barely collected enough resources to tame a Spinosaurus, and that Spinosaurus almost got me out alive. That's an alpha raptor. Okay, it almost got me out alive. I did survive, but the Spinosaurus did not. He kind of gave up his life for me, you know, as the ARK gods intended. It was a really fun time. It was, I remember, it was like super late at night, uh, in game and in real life. I could barely see anything because it was so dark, and I don't like using gamma because I think it kind of deletes the purpose of like torches and lights, basically. That is just really bright, especially when it's nighttime in real life. But I just remember it being pitch black. I couldn't see trying to collect scraps of materials to oh megalodon to tame the Spinosaurus. Did he just kill himself? Oh my goodness. Why are you attacking me? What? Who does bro think he is? Yeah, that megalodon just killed himself. All right, new goal. Let's see if I can get the materials off that megalodon. I doubt he's gonna. Well, you can't get hide from them, but I think they can drop metal tools. If you hit kind of far away from these guys' hitboxes, you don't actually push them, and it makes it easier to hit. But yeah, I'm gonna go for that megalodon real quick. But yeah, the things that you have to do when you're doing hardcore mode, it it's a completely different take on the game that you would never have unless you did it in hardcore mode. It's a whole nother experience. And it's like caves are a huge pain in the butt, I remember, because you contract rabies, and if you were just too distracted with everything and you didn't collect, you know, any med potions or whatever, you were basically dead. So it was double, triple checking everything is prepared type nonsense. And it gives you a sense of mortality in this game. Mortality that you don't normally have playing this game because you can die at any time and it's not that big of a deal unless you're somewhere where you know, it's really inconvenient or you'll lose progress. But in this one, it really makes you prioritize. If I'm going to die here, I would rather die, or I would rather keep my character and lose everything than lose everything, including my character. And so you have to learn to just up and ditch at any moment. It's a very interesting rare flower. It's really interesting take. Gosh, I want to get that. Is there a parasaur? Parasaurs are pretty good swimmers. Not great, but not bad. And I think that's an alpha megalodon too. And if that is an alpha, I'm pretty sure I'll get some metal tools off of him. Is this a paras? No, that's not a parasaur. That's a rock. Dilos though. These guys are one of my favorite to exploit the AI of. Because when they spit at you, you just do the misdirect. Because they try to lead and cut you off wherever you're standing. Oh shoot. They try to cut you off wherever you're going towards by spitting in that direction, so you just break their ankles real quick. This one's fun. This one is fun, and then also Sarcos are fun because you could just walk in circles and stab them in the booty, and you'll eventually kill them. They can't do nothing about it. You can kind of tell I'm a little bit sleep deprived. I'm jumping from subject to subject. I apologize for the commentary. This is kind of a new thing for me. Uh, the idea is if I just ramble nonsense, maybe some of it will be entertaining. Maybe some of it, might be interesting for somebody to listen to. This is one of those things where you just kind of have the YouTube video off to the side while you do your own thing. You're playing, Guild Wars 2, you've got your raids going on. And yeah, you could pay attention to the raid and, not cause everybody to die. Or you could have this going on the side and you have a little bit of a distraction, spice up the raid. I've met plenty of people in pug groups that are very clearly distracted. Can't seem to figure out basic boss mechanics. Those ones are fun. I don't want to tame a turtle. What level are you? 12. Yeah. That's a tech parasaur. You are what? 72? Okay, okay, not bad. How about this guy over here? Where'd he go? There he is. 56. Hmm. So the question isn't necessarily which one would be better for the job. It's more so which one can I get in one bola cycle? Because if I can't get him in one bola cycle, I don't think I'm going to be able to tame him. I'll go for this one and go for the other one here in a little bit. If this guy goes down pretty easy, I think I'll go for the other one. And if I can't get the other one, that's definitely much nicer. He'll have more weight, and so I don't really have to worry about encumberment. And he'll probably have more health to tank a little bit more Megalodon bites if it comes to it. Ah, shoot. Not even this guy could get in one round. There we go. I got lucky. He get stuck on trees. All right. Berries. Oh, snake. Please don't break on me, Spear. This is my last one. 24. Okay, that's good. Parasaurs were carnivores. I just got some prime meat. He needs more Majo berries. So after I get this dude, I'm hoping I will be able to make it out to that Megalodon. I don't know if he's still out there. Worst case scenario, Megalodon's not out there, and now the Parasaur is going to be a good berry harvester. Well, not the best, but better than gathering berries from hand. Um, yeah, this'll be a huge help, whether that Megalodon's still out there or not. Okay, so each berry's he was at what 29, so that's 6%, which means he needs another at least 11. Yeah, he's good. I kind of want to try taming this guy. Is it the 70? Yeah, I'll go for it. If he runs, he runs. Let me actually drink that real quick so I'm not getting dehydrated. I should get my bowler ready on him. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Yeah, he's gonna run away. Yeah, please keep hitting trees. These guys have bola cooldown, so just waiting that out. I had, from the original speedruns that I had posted, about 8,000 subs. I think I still have 8,000, but I think I had like 86 when I originally posted the videos. But you know, that's a good amount. Hopefully I didn't just smack that guy another time. But yeah, I had like 8,600 subscribers. I think now I'm at 8,000, just slowly dwindling over time. I think most of them are ghost subscribers anyways. I don't think they're actually like doing anything. Because I know that there are a lot of people who have ghost accounts where people don't even log on anymore, but they still have their subscriptions. Where did that one go? There he is. But yeah, I don't know how many of my subscribers are still present. I don't know how many people are going to see this. I could be surprised, and it could be out of nowhere. I've got, you know, a whole army of people. It could be I post this and nobody sees it for the next year, you know? Either way, it'll work out. It's just something that I decided to do on a whim, and I'm like, you know what, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Hopefully that should hold him over, and I'm just gonna use the this guy to get the last of the Majo berries. Oh shoot, I just realized I don't have a bola. You should never be out in the jungle without bolas. All it takes is one pack of raptors and you're donezo. And I do not want to be donezo. Big old tree. Oh, trying to disable. Yeah, my DP or my FPS. Name, Sauron. I don't know. I was just talking with about Lord of the Rings with one of my coworkers earlier today. Oh, these guys are actually really useful because of the detectability. I forgot about that. Yeah, they do have false alarms where they consider like oviraptors to be threats. But they not only have the scanner, but they also have the scream, which makes like carnivores run away. That one's actually really useful. That one saved me in my hard form multiple times. Because like you're being chased by Trudons or whatever, you can get them all immediately off of you in one go. And get far enough away to be safe. Please tell me the Spino's not right here. I don't know how long megalith or corpses take to spoil. I don't know the exact time on that. It could have already despawned. Either way, I'll have a parasaur. I've been recording for 30 minutes. Seriously, damn. Yeah, I'll just leave him alone. I think I should be able to get there with just this guy, and if I can't get there with just this guy, uh, dude, there we go. If I can't get there with just this guy, then, you know, 30 minutes of my life wasted, I guess. But hey, if it isn't meant to be, it isn't meant to be. Yeah, yeah, see, he's considered an enemy. Spinosaurus is out here. Yeah, so this is where he went, and I'm not seeing bright red megalodon. Yeah, I think he despawned. Either he despawned or the Spino got to him. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make some narcotics. Where's my platform? There it is. Oh, he's bloody. Damn, okay. If I had a bow and arrow, I'd have a chance to snatch the kill. Turn off that stupid folder view. Oh wait, I can craft a bow. This is probably a really stupid idea, and I'm probably gonna get myself killed. But if I can get the KO on that Spino, that's gonna be huge. Like, actually huge. What am I missing? Thatch. Alright. Did the sharks? Dang it, sharks got to him. Yeah, sharks got to him. Dang it, I was hoping I could get to him first. It would have been really funny if I could snatch the kill. It's okay. I didn't need it. So my goal right now is to just kind of get levels, progress a little bit. Eventually, I want to get myself a carnivore, because that, you know, Parasaur will do for now to at least keep me safe. But if I actually want to be able to kill things, I do want a raptor pack. I think a raptor pack will be really good. They're not they're not the greatest, you know. You can throw them at, you know, a single target and they can do really well, or you could lose, you know, half your pack in one go. But for, you know, losing half your pack in one go but still killing the threat, that is more than worth it. Bushes. It's starting to get late, and I'm a little bit worried about those true dawns. Oh shoot, I think my narcos. Sauron, where did the narco bears go? Where did you throw them, dude? Sauron. Oh, they're there. Dude. There we go. Is that the same Spino? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it just looks a little bit further up because I was over in that general direction. I could tame the Pterodon. Level 15. I mean, I guess I can wait till level 21 for the Trank Arrows. That'll make it a million times easier. And then I think I'm going to swap to using my higher level one just because he's going to have more weight, a little more health, a little more stamina, just all around a little bit better stats. Not great, but a little bit better. And that little bit better, it adds up. Because you're at what, 639? I put a single level in you. You're at 614. I don't know what you would look like with a point of health, but yeah, you're at 787. You're at 1000. You're already better in that department. I didn't look at the other stats like melee damage and whatnot. Just gonna eat a load of berries because I don't need these in my inventory. I could toss these ones actually. I think since I got them, I might as well set them up. Dude, holy crap. I hate the stupid. There we go. 37 split 3 ways is going to be 2 12s and a 13. There we go. This will keep my area a little bit warmer and it'll light it up while it's dark and I can't see nothing. How about those campfires that I had earlier? Where did those go? There they are. Yeah, there's the Trudon. I don't wanna. I think his eye is red actually. I should not be doing this. This is a horrible idea. Please tell me he's not following me. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Never mess with Trudons. I need to name you. Um, your name's Kyron now. Kyron from what? I don't know. cementing paste. I'll make sure to use the keratin first. Oh, you need more stone. Okay. I need more stone and flint. Oh my gosh. Dude, those footsteps are horrifying. They sound like actual raptors. Oh, that's just an insult. I need 32 to make 2 campfires, and they give me 31. Actually, I'll grab a little bit more. Dude. Alright. And I guess we're not going to be able to see anymore. I mean, it's actually not as dark as I thought it would be. And the way I separated those, I think I was thinking of S plus torches. Because that is a good distance between all of them. I wonder if there's a way to speed up time. Because I know you can lay in beds, but I don't think you can sleep till morning in beds. That's something that they added in Subnautica, like most of the way through development. Actually, it might have been added after Below Zero. But out of nowhere, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you can lay down in the bed and you can skip to morning. Which was never a thing. I don't think laying in bed will do anything for me, right? Yeah, that's not speeding up time. Right? No, definitely not. Okay. Worth a shot. Yeah, you see, now I'm at the point where I need to transfer this over. But I'm at the point where narco berries are not the difficult thing. Now it's meat that's the difficult thing. And meat will come through having a carnivore. Really? Nothing? Okay. I was kind of hoping to get jumped by a bird. Oh, you're the rare flower, dude. Yeah, I'll kill you. Dude. Let me get that meat. One thing that I really liked about... I missed that. One thing that I really liked about Ascended is that you could get the headshots on melee attacks now, even with dinos. That was a huge thing for me. I think that's really good. I think that was a much needed change. Because like the fact that you can only use projectiles to get headshots in this game is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. What is bro doing? Dang, okay. There we go. But yeah, the fact that you can only get headshots when using a ranged weapon is kind of ridiculous if you really think about it. I think that it was a very welcome change in the. Oh, I had a whole stack. Okay, but it was a very welcome change in the new one. And there are some things that I would really like. I wonder if there's a mod. There must be a mod that adds like ascended things to this game. Maybe not all of them, but get the frick out of my way, dude. There's got to be some things that are transferred over. Like maybe you can actually like do the hold down R. You can swap instead of having to open up your inventory and manually swap what ammo you're using. Maybe that's something in a mod. If that isn't a mod, and anyone who watches this knows about it, you should leave a comment. Tell me about it. I would really, really appreciate it. I mean, I probably won't add it. Honestly, I might keep this unmodded just because, this is hardcore, mostly default settings. Again, the only differences in settings being uh, the level, how I have it set to max level, which for whatever reason I guess is 120, and then mating interval, which the only thing that I'm doing with mating interval is decreasing it from 48 hours to, a reasonable amount of time. And then a couple other check boxes. 18. Preserving, man, I do need that. Yeah, Trank Arrow's 21. Okay. Once I get Trank Arrow, I'll feel a lot more confident going out of my way to look for bigger creatures like raptors. For the time being, Chiron and Sauron are more than enough. I hope the clicking isn't super loud. I didn't even do a mic check. For all I know, hello? Yeah, no. OBS says the mic is working. I was about to say, for all I know, the mic hasn't been working this whole time. This is a zero commentary video. But no, it looks like it's picking up on it. But for all I know, you guys can barely hear me, and the audio of the game is way too loud. I don't know. I'll learn about it, or I'll figure it out here in you know, half an hour maybe. I don't know how long I plan on playing tonight. This is just one little session of running around, seeing, hey, what the heck might happen. For all I know, this is the playthrough that beats me the game. And if this is the playthrough that beats me the game, hell yeah. Otherwise, it's a fun experience and definitely worth my time. Now, one thing I am wondering actually, does fish meat spoil faster than raw meat? I've never actually thought about it. And I won't Google it. I could just figure it out. I'll go stab a fish. Get me the heck away from the seagull. Get me the heck away from the seagull. Ooh, trilobite. Yeah, no. I need more spears. I'm not going to be getting much meat from them, so I'm not going to try to get meat. What is the spoil timer on base meat? 10 minutes? Okay. Then fish meat. Where's a fish I can kill? I would have been so full of glee if that actually hit a fish. Dude, I can't see jack. Okay. I'll just wait until morning to try it out. Raw fish takes 10 minutes to spoil. I do know that though. Oh my gosh, I just had a brilliant idea. What if I make this a 100 days thing? 100 days hardcore Ark Survival Evolved. I bet you anything it's already been done. Especially when it comes to those 100-day videos. It takes a lot to be creative. You know, everybody's already done everything. No, no, I'm not really putting any time constraints or restrictions on this. This is just vibing for. I don't even know how long, honestly. Just vibing in hardcore Ark, you know, seeing where the wind takes me. I can try to set some goals, maybe. I wouldn't mind that. The thing is, though, is that I don't want to lose the spirit of just kind of a chillax, hardcore playthrough. Those two words don't go well together, I will admit. A chillax, hardcore playthrough. Um, but yeah, I might come up with a few things that I want to do. Like I do definitely want to beat the Overseers. One goal that I have. I want I want this to end in the completion of the island. And if I really had fun doing it, I'd be happy to move on to like Scorched Earth, for instance. Oh, I ran out of Narcos. I didn't even have to run out and collect berries like I was going to. But yeah, I would like to complete the island is my primary goal. Complete the island. Maybe progress to Scorched Earth if I'm feeling it. Aberration. I love Aberration. Aberration is my favorite map. But I don't know how much I like the idea of a hardcore Aberration. Especially on a character. If I take this character into the next map, it's gonna suck to lose it, you know? Even if it's not this character. What the hell's that? Oh, not worth my time. Well, I mean, no, not worth my time. I was gonna say the +5 levels, but no. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like if I were to get to Scorched Earth, for instance, on this character, and then I died on Scorched Earth, I think I would be okay restarting on Scorched Earth, not, you know, coming back here. The issue with that, which is kind of specific to all of the DLC, I think, but all of the DLC, it's really difficult to start. Like, I think in most maps, there is some form of. I think most maps, uh, like you have the island. There is no death loop in the beginning. Oh, hey there, little guy. Major bury me. Can I tame you? You're what, 16? How'd you go to starving to death in 2 seconds? Look at his taming bar. Yeah, hell no. Anyways. Island definitely doesn't have much of a death loop in the beginning. Uh, Extinction, I don't think so. I mean, for being like the last mainline story map, I don't really consider the Genesis games to be mainline story. Like they are mainline, but they're not OG like the other maps are. But yeah, the island is good. No death loop. Scorched Earth probably has the worst of the death loops because you are just constantly dying over and over again to like a wolf or a raptor or something. I definitely want to, if I am going to transfer this character over, if I complete this, a whole lot of ifs, I know. But if I complete on this character and I transfer to the next map, I'm going to bring some respec soups into the Overseer Arena and respec right then and there. Try to, you know, get the all the stats aligned. I want to go full move speed, fortitude, weight, health, stamina. Just all the stuff that helps me basically just run away. That'll at least keep me alive in the very beginning, and I don't have to worry about losing my character in the first 2 seconds of the game. I need more fiber. Gonna make more arrows. But yeah, I would have to worry a whole lot less uh, about that kind of stuff. Aberration's death loop. I think Aberration definitely does have one, but it's a lot more forgiving than Scorched Earth. Primarily, well, I say that, but then I am reminded of the Raptor pouncing. Is Raptor Pounce, was that fixed for Aberration? I don't know if it ever was. So Raptors can do this stupid little thing where they jump on people and pounce on people. And when they have pounced on people, they can just like tick damage them to death. And it'll dismount them from their dinos, and there's basically no way to save yourself from it. It's ridiculous. They eventually removed it from the wild dinos, but I don't know if they ever removed it from the wild dinos in Aberration. Because for a while, there, like the island, for instance, you would never have a raptor pounce on you. But if you were to go to Aberration in the same time period, you could get pounced on by an aberrant raptor. So I don't know if they've gone back and fixed the aberrant raptor since the last time I played. Hoping they did, because if not, that sucks. Just throw all that junk out of there. Just leveling move speed, because every little chance I get to escape, I need to. Let's see if I can hit a seagull. Oh, shoot. Oh! Let's go. In every playthrough I have, the first gun I ever get, I kill a few seagulls with because I hate these things. If anyone likes seagulls leave a comment on the video saying that you like the seagulls, so I can ban you from my channel. Because we don't like seagull lovers around here. I officially hit the 1 hour mark. Hell yeah. And I just got my furnace. My headset just shut itself off. I've got the what's it called? I got the Razer headset. I forget what the Razer one is called. Is it Razer Kraken? I don't know. It's the wireless one though. Let me tell you, dude, this thing loves to just turn off by itself. And there's nothing I can do in freaking Razer Synapse that actually like fixes it. Because I'm pretty sure I have it turned on. So yeah, device will turn off after mins of activity when running on battery. I have that switched off. It just shut off on me right now. What the hell? I don't know why the heck it does that, but it's so stupid. Alright, this is no longer going to be my storage unit. Metal pick. I don't want unlearned engrams. Well, I do. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now with this right here, I can get some more metal from the river rocks over here. Then I can also get trank arrows whenever I feel like it, which means I could definitely go tame like a couple raptors if I find them. I don't know if I want to, but I mean I can. One place that I definitely want to stop by is going to be Irby Island. Mainly because Irby Island, where's that bottom right corner? Yeah. Irby Island has the rock nodes, or the metal nodes. And the metal nodes are really good early game. There's only a few, there's not a ton, but the few that are there is huge for early game. And it's completely safe there, no carnivores. The deadliest thing is a Bronto, and just don't punch him in the toes and you're fine. Huge score. Yep. Much better than River Rocks. I guess you could say the scariest part would probably be the Megalodons on the way there. Oh. Well, hey there, bud. What level are you? 57? Yeah, no. Okay. Now, I don't know what material or what tool works good for what material, so I'm just going to use my metal pick. That was really crappy. I will try my axe next time. Because that was not... What was that? 4 metal scraps? 7. Okay, 7's not as bad as I thought. That's almost a full hatchet. I will give it to... I will give it that. Not bad at all. Not great, but not bad. Oh yeah. 25 metal. Yeah, easy. I'm not getting a ton. I never expected to get a ton from these things. Better than nothing though. Oh, plus Irby Island also has Ankies on it. And so if you get lucky, you get a good Anki. You can mine those metal nodes with that. Really, really helpful. That's a huge boost in progression. Because then you're in the few hundreds of metal ingots. And that around about the time you're just getting metal is really good. I'm pretty sure the Anki saddle itself requires metal. So you do have to progress a little bit in order to get that. But I'm pretty sure you could also just like have it auto swing at like an enemy or something, and it'll pick it up. What was I doing? I forget what I was doing. Oh, raft. I want to know what level that guy is. That Bronto over there. Because if he's a low level, I might kill him. It would be a good XP boost. Why haven't I done Explorer notes yet? I don't actually know where all the Explorer notes are. I've tried learning Explorer note runs, but yeah, not good at them at all. It's more so one of those things where you get the notes over time, and from there you kind of learn where they are, but I don't learn very well. I will go like that. Ah, shoot. I kind of wanted to spoil that whole stack of meat. It's okay. There's a metal hatchet. When do I get the sickle? Level 30. Pike. 25. What level am I? 24. Okay, I'll get a pike. Instead of making spears like I was kind of planning on, but just never did. I will take one of these. Let's go, 40 of them. I just gotta keep the seagulls away from me because they're gonna eat that out of my inventory if I'm not careful. I can also make crossbows at 25, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I won't repair that bow then, because I'm gonna go straight to something better. There we go. Let's go. More speed. I like to get up to like 120 speed, because that's about enough to outspeed a raptor. And while I don't plan on being on foot around raptors very often, it's a good target, I think. It's enough to keep you safe. Am I completely out of fiber? Yeah. This is where a moss drops would have been nice, but they just wanted rare flowers, and I don't really got very many of those. I think there's probably good for a little bit. Kyron, here you go, bud. Eat berries. And then from there I'll craft the crossbow separate. What level is this guy? Level 4. Technological advancements. This is all they're useful for. Faster killing. I want to figure out what level that Bronto is, because I think I can take him out. If he's a low enough level, I might even be able to tame him. What am I gonna do with a Bronto? I don't really know. But I could. How low are you? 8? Yeah. Alright, let's check this brother out. What might you be, my guy? 72. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with you right now. How low are you? 60. Fuck. I've made a grave error. What was he, level 72? Okay. How many tranquilizers does that take? Dododex, please be my savior. Homie's level 72. How they have headshots? I didn't know that. Dododex says 67. That is more than tranquilizers I have. But if I can get to my parasaurs, I should be able to craft while running. Just please don't hurt me while I'm in the water. Ah, shoot. He's right behind me, isn't he? Ah, jeez. Kyron! Kyron! Where are you at, bud? No, not you. Oh, yeah, you. No, no, retard. Retard. No, no, stop. Stop. Get out of there, my guy. Come on. Nope, I wanted to trank heroes there. This is not how I thought day 2 would be. So when you jump before you shoot, you'll see, if I do it like this, I actually preserve my forward momentum while pointing backwards. Really helpful little tip for anyone who's running for their lives. Kyron, why are you walking so slow, dude? I'm just gonna hop on. Now, it's okay, Kyron. You're good. Haven't been counting shots. So my options here are tranquilize and then kill while he's asleep, or tranquilize and tame, because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy with just arrows. I definitely don't have enough arrows. I have enough tranks to knock him out, so that's why I'm tranquilizing. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, shit. Out. Homeboy, please. almost noon in game. Nice. What time is it in real life? 15 minutes till 2 a.m. Nice. Ah, jeez. He's gonna run away any second now, I know he will. Yeah, crossbow with tranquilizers should take 67. Oh, there he goes. I was looking back at my calculator. Dodo next, I'm like, that doesn't seem accurate. But okay. Where are you basing, bud? There we are. I'm probably wasting tranquilizers by seeking too many into him, but I don't have a magnifying glass, so I think it's okay. And then taming, it says 154 Majo berries at. Oh wait, no. I need to set it to single player ASE. Yeah, still 154. Um. Oh, okay. I thought that last arrow hit him after he went down. But no, I think we're chilling. Okay. Dododex says 154. I'm just gonna get him to 200. 200 should be more than enough, I think. .7 for every single one. So that means 100 would get me to 70%. 150 would get me a little over. Okay. Mathematically, yeah, it's got to be somewhere around 150. It wasn't exactly .7 because it went from .7 to point or to 1.3, so it added a .7 and then added a .6, which means it probably just rounded up to, like, it could have been a 6.5 originally, rounded up to 7, but then adding an additional 6.5 just brings it up to 1.3 rather than 1.4. Oh, dang it, I forgot about my spoiled meat. It's okay. Alright, being chilling right here. Throw those in there. Oh, my forge turned off before it finished everything. I thought it was gonna finish. Boom, boom. Honestly, I really like the start that I've gotten. I think the next goal of mine is going to be to make a boat and sail to Irby Island. I do want to make a water jar. Magnifying glass. Wood foundation. Yeah, that right there's probably good enough for now. So I'm gonna craft a raft. Once I get the raft, I'll head over to Irby Island. If I have this area unloaded, the Brontosaur is guaranteed to tame without getting attacked by anything, as far as I know. Hopefully that still holds true. So I'll raft out to Irby Island, pick up as much metal as I can. I'm probably not going to stay at this base very long. It's hardly even a base. It's just a platform. Kyron, I need you. But yeah, I'll head over to Irby Island, get some metal. It's usually my go-to anytime I play. Whether I'm playing hardcore or not, Irby Island's just kind of goated. I'll head over there. What level is Anki? 36. What level am I? 26. Yeah, I've got a bit of a ways to go, but I think I can manipulate it to get the Anki to do what I want him to do. Right sail. All right. So I'm just going to use this as a frame to get the platform down. I think I need more thatch. No, more wood? Yeah. But yeah, I'll go over there. By the time I'm back, the Bronto will be done. I'll have loads of metal. And I think I'll be, generally speaking, kind of set. I'm going to use the arrow keys to try to get it as straight as I can. Dang, okay. I think that's pretty center. Will I be able to do that? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay. I'll go like this, and then I'll go ahead and make some wood foundations. 27 is level, yeah, not really anything I want. I think I'll wrap this up at the hour, maybe hour 35 mark, somewhere around there. I'm at the hour 25, maybe hour 30. I'll finish this platform and I think I'll be done for the night. It's getting quite a bit late. But it's been a fun time. Good first episode, I would say. Making progress. Every second of every day, making progress. I'm really excited to see if I'm actually able to do this hardcore mode. Because like I said, I've tried before. I never got to fight any of the actual bosses, but I don't remember exactly how I died. I think it was really, if I remember correctly, it was really stupid how it all worked out. But that's just ARK for you. There's always going to be some kind of stupid nonsense going on. The question is not, if you will die. The question is, when you die, do you try again? Are you fit for survival? Survival of the fittest ain't easy. Oh, just switching them to block to make them look a little bit fuller. And then for that one, I want to use a hatch frame. I did level up twice though, and those 2 level ups, yeah, nothing really useful for me. Let's get this. Now I just need to deck out this boat with everything that I need. So let's grab some rocks, some hide. I'm gonna make 2 pestle mortars this time. Let's get some storage, like some actual storage rather than just the smithy. He's not, no, he's not waking up. Well, I'm coming up on that hour and a half mark. I think I'll call it an hour and a half instead of an hour 35. I'm not gonna try to make up uh, just random stuff to do so I can hit that original prediction. But yeah, hour 30 seems pretty good to me actually. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I hope. Whether you enjoy it or not, I'm gonna make an episode 2 probably. I can't promise it'll be anytime soon. Uh, because if you didn't if you couldn't tell from my speedruns, I'm very inconsistent. But yeah, I might keep going. If I do plan on continuing, I can't promise, constant progression all the time. I can't promise that I'm quite the speed runner I once was. But speedrunning ain't the goal of this. It's kind of about the journey. And it's, even though it's a bit of an extreme challenge, it's not taking extreme challenges too seriously, I would say. I think that there's a very fine line that needs to be walked when it comes to doing things like, doing things that people don't normally do that are kind of extreme, and not taking it so seriously that you can't have fun doing it. I want to have fun doing this, and that's kind of what I'm going to prioritize above, you know, keeping things a moving. So if I decide to have a little side tangent and build a really nice looking house, then so be it. I suck at building in this game, by the way, so the chances of me doing that are slim to none. But yeah, there's always going to be more things to do in this world, more stuff that I'm excited to do in this world. And I hope that there's at least one person who's even a little bit excited to see where this series is going. This has been Crow Guy, rambling for an hour and a half. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I don't think you're stupid. I don't think you've forgotten how to, or you just never thought about it. But if you haven't thought about it and you would like to, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that nonsense. As a wise man once said, according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed, or whatever the heck he used to say. I don't know. I've heard that Dream actually still posts. I haven't looked in a while. He kind of disappeared off the face of the map, which I'm not too upset about. Like, I could go on. I'm a rambler. Um, I'm just gonna move this stuff over here real quick. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys had a nice time watching. Um, yeah, please leave a like, subscribe. Um, I don't really have any goal with this series other than beating the maps. And if any of you are interested at all in being a part of the journey, then, stick around, keep watching, see where this little thing takes us. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of just moving stuff off screen onto this platform, so we're basically ready to go at the beginning of next episode. I might build a ramp or two, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do all what I said earlier. Like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense, all that jazz. And please have a good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. It's always some time of the day somewhere. All right. Take care, y'all. See ya.